Logs is one of the most iconic maps in BTD6 for the fact that it is so long and perfect for free play and challenges. At its heart, there is a lake, and this lake has some of the most complex placements in the entire game. Today, we're going to go over the most ridiculous setups you can fit here for a free play game. Stick around, things get very tight, literally. Before we look at what we can fit here, we need to go over what it is. This square looks like it is all water, but that is actually not the case. If you go into the game files and extract the map data, we can see that the water actually only covers a rough circle in the middle of that square, and the rest is land, which is too small to place a tower on, but can fit tiny things like Geraldo's shooty turrets or a middle path beast handler. This knowledge will be useful later. The beginner's choice of tower to put on the water here is their TSG or VTSG by placing a sun avatar on the frozen water before upgrading to the higher tiers. It's the best tower, so it deserves the best placement in the middle of the map, and once built, no other towers can be placed here. A smarter player might even place down portable lakes to still be able to have their Navark and sub-paragon. But this can be expanded upon. If the boat paragon and sub-paragon are already placed in this pool before the TSG, then they are not sacrificed and stay within the now larger footprint of the TSG. In this setup, there cannot be an energizer, so the sub-paragon must be submerged for the cooldown reduction, whilst still providing some damage and using its ability. You might notice before we upgrade to a temple that there is still a small amount of water space still left, but it is consumed by a larger footprint of the temple. We can actually still fit towers here though. If we place a sub and don't upgrade it, we can put it in the door gunner of a special operations tier 5 heli before locking that in place in the corner of the map. Then instruct the heli to place the sub back down in the pool and quickly upgrade the TSG before the heli places the sub back into the water. This causes it to be placed inside the footprint of the TSG, and we can upgrade it to Energizer, allowing for the subgun to be unsubmerged and also having faster cooldowns. The next trick is similar to the previous, but instead we do the same trick with a carrier flagship instead of Energizer, which gives us 2 extra land spots on the water because of the platforms that it provides. There is one more setup we can do like this, which is to use the final spot for a mermonkey, specifically a Poseidon. With the subgun submerged for cooldowns, we get 50% reduction on this ability, making this tower an absolute late game menace. Because we can't Chinook towers onto frozen water, it doesn't seem like we can use the special operations trick to place land towers inside the footprint of the true sun god, but we actually can. You know how I said land towers can't be placed in the center of the pool? Well, if you use an ice monkey, you can. This is because the tower only gets sold if its midpoint is on water, but can only be placed if the entire footprint is land. If we freeze some water on the side, we can now place a small tower in a position where the center point is on land and it stays after selling the ice. With this, we can do TSG, both paragons, the flagship, and another small tower in the corner, most probably a shinobi ninja. You will know if the tower is not dependent on the ice, as there will be no platform beneath it. There is another potential tower that might have the DPS to outperform a shinobi ninja in this specific spot, but we don't actually know yet. That is, because this logs pool corner might be a good spot for the tack paragon when it comes out in the next update. But for now, it's all speculation. With pixel perfect placement and only in the top right corner, you can actually fit a medium-sized tower on the land without an ice tower. This allows for potential placement for a wizard paragon, being the best damage for this footprint space. If you don't know, wing monkey targeting on the Goliath Doom ship in free play is actually really bad, as it tends to chase the first bad and deal little damage to the others. So, if we place the ace on the center water, we can use the figure infinite targeting for substantially more damage. And this placement is very tight. We can fit the TSG, both sub and boat paras, and our Goliath just in the center water. However, we will need an ice monkey around afterwards to hold up our Goliath. And here we go, final setup. This one is so tight that it was originally impossible until a new placement strategy made it finally doable. A true sun god, submarine paragon, buccaneer paragon, carrier flagship, and pop side. How? Well, by using a Lord of the Abyss to create water, we can turn the land corners of the pool back into water, allowing for the boat and sub to be placed closer to the track. This gives us more space, and with the right arrangement, we can fit all 5 of these towers. Before the discovery of the Lord of the Abyss trick, this placement was 1 pixel off, but now it is possible. Not only is this the most complicated of all of the placements, it is also almost certainly the best of them for a free play game. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you making it here. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. See ya.